Can I help you? Certainly. Here's what I've got.
I've seen one of those before. Oh, the memories.
What the hell was that? Thought you could hide. Just die!
I'm not quite used to emerging victorious from things.
There's a face I don't recognise. Welcome to Eastminster. Can I help you find anything? Toby's sort of our unofficial leader. If you have any problems, he's the one to talk to. It might be worth stopping by Frederick's farm to see if they need any new hands. Head down to Trafalgar Square. You'll find all sorts of shops and stalls. Until next time.
How can I help you? Take a look. Until next time.
Where do you think you're going? It doesn't matter what you say. If your name's not on my list, you're not getting through my gate. I will bet my last ticket that it's... Wait. You're not... Oh, yes, I do remember something about a last-minute name being added. My sincerest apologies. Right this way.
Come on, chop chop!
I'd avoid Piccadilly Street if I were you. A train derailed. From Islington of all places. Took the whole street with it.
You after some directions, mister? I'd be delighted to tell you everything about it for the very modest sum of a single ticket. It's a bargain if you ask me. You know what? I'll do you a favor because I like your style. But, don't go around and tell anyone, alright? It'd be bad for business. First of all, this is the Admiralty Arch. Same as it was back before the bombs fell, except for the blast gate, that is. Hey, I'm not done yet. Come back here. First of all, this is the Admiralty Arch. Same as it was back before the bombs fell, except for the blast gate, that is. Back in the day, Admiralty Arch used to play an important role on ceremonial occasions, with processions such as royal weddings, funerals, coronations, and all that sort of thing. Now the only processions that take place are either food or just refugees trying to escape everything outside the walls. It's basically a glorified backdoor into Westminster. It's sad, really. Anyways, follow along. The next one is just up here.
Maybe I'll visit outside the walls sometime. See how the other half live.
Welcome! Oh, the grand old Duke of York. He had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill and he marched them down again. Duke of York column. The Duke is remembered in the children's nursery rhyme, The Grand Old Duke of York. Not the biggest item of interest here. But if you climb up those stairs where that column is, and if you follow the plaza all the way through, you'll eventually bump into the wall again where Piccadilly Circus with the Era statue is. Before you get excited, Piccadilly Circus ain't got no animals. It isn't that type of circus. It's a circus because it's circular. It's famous for its huge advertisement signs, different displays, and the Eras fountain located in the middle of it. Piccadilly Circus offers a variety of cinemas, theaters, shops, and restaurants, including famous traditional English pubs. Everything you need and more. On from that is the big scrapyard. That bit isn't as glamorous though, but hey, the shit's gotta go somewhere, am I right? Right! Next stop is just over the road. Come on! See that? See that flat area? That's Horse Guards Parade. It's a large parade ground off Whitehall. It is the size of the old ceremonies of Trooping the Colour, which commemorated the monarch's official birthday. Huh, lucky Cal used to get 2 of them. Imagine! Double the presents! Now, if you follow Horse Guard Road at the edge of it here and then left to Downing Street, and you'll find the government at number 10. Still the same cesspool it's always been. Lots to say, but nothing happens. Facta non verba, am I right? Okay, so sorry if I point a lot, but it's quite a trek and I've got little legs. But yeah, if you go all the way down instead and then down Great George Street on the left, that's where Westminster Palace is. That's where all the important decisions are made, but the guards never let anyone in. Guess it's good for telling the time, but not much else. Last one is coming up! Tally-ho!
Life at the top is immensely satisfying.
To the left here is St. James's Park. Technically the oldest royal park at the heart of ceremonial London. Needs a trim, has fishes in the lake, and lots of peacocks for some reason. Enough said. Now, down there is the most humbling mystery of London. Buckingham Palace. God save the Queen. Is she in? Is she dead? Nobody knows. Don't try knocking on the door though, the royal guards don't like it. And don't fuck about on the fence neither. But yeah, past that to the right is Green Park, where most of our crops come from. And then the Marble Arch, and then Hyde Park. Hyde Park tends to be where the gentry hold events when they get tired of twiddling their thumbs. It's got some fancy Camelot jousting event going at the moment. And that's all I got, mister. Totally optional, but if you fancy giving me a tip, please do. Whoa! Thank you so much! You've made my entire year! Thank you! I'm going to scuttle back to the main gate. Thanks for listening, though.
Oh dear. Another poor commoner come begging for table scraps. Surprise, surprise. Let's see. There. Now go find a job. Whatever it is, meet me outside.
It must be horrible to live in places.
Please maintain order and carry on. Questions will be answered at a much later time and date. There will be a press release for all gentry. You ain't one of them rich toffs, are you? Look, I don't know much, but I'm happy to help out anyone with 2 ungilded brain cells to rub together. Feel free to have a gander. Never heard that name before. Officially, no one's been blamed, but I'm sure some powdered wig's gonna point a finger somewhere eventually. Oddly enough, not a soul on the train. When it cracked through the concrete, a few gentry caught the express to the pearly gates, though. Name a reason. This train came from Islington. Do you know the last time a train came from there? I don't. It's been decades since something ran that track, which is why it was all cracked and busted. The train hit an upturned time and launched itself topside. Then boom! The whole thing exploded into a fiery mess behind me. The gentry, this century, if we're lucky, you could wrap the world in the gentry's red tape. You'd think they would need this railway. Well, they do, and they don't. Since it's inside their walls, they'll fix it, even if it's just to avoid the eyesore. But they don't need it. That track was abandoned, and this lot's got a fully working train line right beneath Westminster. Even you could probably catch a ride.
If I see water, I'll put it on a present. I'll do that.
I'm in touch with humanity.
That smell? Oh, it's you.
Bit steep, Mo, all things considering.
I do hope Father is proud of me.
In a hurry? An important meeting, perhaps? I think not.
Twice.